Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kim and today is strength day. I'll be using a set of dumbbells for the workout. We're gonna start with a quick 3-minute warm up and then I'll take us right through 20 exercises, no repeats today, and then we'll finish with a 3-minute stretch. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. All right, let's warm up. Take those feet underneath your hips. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, press them down to the floor. Inhale, reach and down. Good, one more breath. Big breath up and down. We're gonna circle those arms back and down. So big circles with those arms. You can add a little bit of a knee bend here. Breathing. Let's pull that belly button into the spine. So we wanna protect that spine as we work today. 2 more and reverse it. Big circles forward. Nice. 3, 2, 1, you've got it. Step those feet out nice and wide. Arms out to the wall. We're gonna come on down, touch that toe. Nice straight back. Stretching out the back of the legs. Nice rotational twist through the torso. And push those hips forward. Squeeze your glutes. Four more. Inhale and 3. Last one. We're gonna walk our feet a little closer in and take a seat back into a squat. Pushing your butt back, hinging at the hips, keeping that chest lifted up towards the ceiling. Good, 4 left. 4, 3. Last one, let's take it to the edge of our mat. We're gonna walk it out into an inchworm. So you come down with a nice straight back, bend those knees, walk it out into a plank, holding. Nice strong core here. Walk it back, reach those arms overhead into the back wall, stretching out the front of the body. Activating the core muscles here. So our rectus spinae, our rectus abdominis, our transverse abdominis, our obliques, and our glutes. This time when we come down, let's press those hips down to the floor, give it a little stretch, and take it up all the way. Circle those arms back. All right, we're gonna take it into a lateral lunge. So out to the side, and we're just gonna rock it side to side. Inner thigh stretch as we work those abductor muscles, inner and outer thighs. Good job. 3, 2, 1, bring it up. Swing those arms forward, back. Open up the chest, open up the back. All right, we're gonna take those heels forward here. Good, sweep those arms forward. Heel digs, tailbone back. Inhale, belly button strong. Last 3. We're almost done this warm up. And 1, good. All right, go ahead, grab your dumbbells. So it doesn't matter what weights you're using, use the ones that work best for you. I'm using 12s right now, but use what you got or use what's right for your body. So we're gonna start with our knees slightly bent, hinging forward at the hips. Okay, then we're gonna squeeze the glutes, pop the hips forward, and do a high pull. So the elbows come back, weights come up to chest. Okay, so it's inhale here, exhale, back down, nice straight back. Think about squeezing those glutes, popping through the hips. Are you ready? We're gonna work right here. Good, breathe. Straight back as you come down, keep the knees slightly bent. We're working 40 seconds on today, 20-second recovery. Getting that upper back rear delts, glutes, hamstrings, rectus spinalis, lower back muscles all the way up through the spine. We're almost there. All right, we're gonna take it down to 1 dumbbell. I'm gonna go a little heavier. I'm going a 15-pound, but if you're just using one set of dumbbells, just lower one down. We're gonna go into a goblet rotational squat. So feet out a little wider than hip width, elbows tucked in, and we're gonna come nice and low. As we lift, we rotate. All right, here we go. Inhale, come up on the toe. Press the arms to the corner of the room. Focus on form, butt goes back, knees are over our ankles, not our toes. And we're breathing. If that's too low for the squat, you can stay a little higher, and you don't even have to come into a press. You can just turn it. Okay, so do what's right for your body today. Nice work. We're gonna hang on to 1 dumbbell. I'm gonna lighten up just a bit. So we're gonna go into those lateral lunges like we did in the warm-up, but it's gonna be weighted. So feet are out wide, toes forward. I'm gonna sink down into one side, pushing that butt back. Other leg stays straight. Here we go. Come nice and low now, stay low. Take it to the other side. So we're just sort of sweeping our butt across the floor, rocking it side to side. And I'm watching the positioning of that knee. I don't want it jutting past my toe. I'm protecting my spine by pulling my belly button in. Nice straight back. Get some glute activation and abductor muscles here. Breathe. Good job. All right, we're gonna pick up 2 dumbbells. I'm going a little later with my 10s, and we're gonna go into a curtsy lunge with a hammer curl. So I step back, hips forward, I lunge and curl. Then we'll repeat on the other side. So the most important thing, keep those hips forward, draw those shoulder blades down and back. Inhale, back to center. Good, we're circuit training today. Inhale, exhale. Nice. It's all about form, not how fast you go today. Think about the positioning of those feet and those knees. And breathe. Nice work. All right, lower 1 weight. We're gonna go into a reverse lunge with a twist. So I'm holding that weight at my waist. I'm gonna step back, and as I lunge down, I twist towards my front knee. Then back to center. We'll repeat on the other side. Here we go. Step back, turn towards the front knee, center, back to center with that back leg. Twist, center. Breathe. Good job, keep working. Really wring out those obliques. Exhale, wring it out. Working those abdominal muscles. All right, we're gonna come on down and kneel. So I'm gonna place the weight in the same hand as my front knee. I'm gonna place my other hand on that front knee. Okay, keep a nice straight back, arm up. We're gonna go into a single arm tricep extension. So the weight comes behind the head, we drop, extend. If your weight's too heavy for you to do one arm, go ahead, grab onto it with both arms and keep those elbows forward so it would look like this. Wherever you are, focus on that core, strong belly, squeezing through the glutes. Opposite hand to the opposite knee. If you're doing one hand, breathe. Good. All right, bring that weight down. We're gonna switch sides. So come into that position first. Butt squeezes, belly button in, arm up, opposite hand to that opposite knee. Lock those shoulders into place. So draw that shoulder blade back and down. We're gonna bend only at the elbow. Shoulder doesn't move. And on that full extension, I'm keeping a slight bend in my elbow so that I don't hyperextend that arm and risk the joint. Make sure you're breathing through this. Don't hold your breath. We have a tendency to do that when we're working. We want to get that oxygen flowing to those working muscles, giving them fuel. Almost there. Great job. Come on up. We're gonna grab 2 dumbbells. I'm doing 12s on this one. Feet are gonna be wide, toes out to the corner. We're gonna come into a sumo squat. And when I come up, I'm gonna upright row. So I'm zipping up a jacket. I'm keeping that back straight, chest is lifted. Knees follow the direction of my toes. So I don't wanna buckle those knees in. Down and pull. Upper traps, shoulders, glutes, inner, outer thighs. Belly button's pulled in. Working that transverse abdominal, your core muscles. Down and squeeze. Keep breathing, you're almost there. Okay, take a little rest. We're gonna do Zottman curls. So elbows are tucked in. We're gonna come into a bicep curl, lift, then I rotate so my wrists are pointing towards the ground and drop those weights. Turn. So rotational curl. Lock those shoulders in place, bend those knees, belly button in. Here we go, lift, turn, release, turn. Inhale up, exhale, turn. Exhale, up, turn, release. Working those biceps. Both heads, so there's 2 muscles in the bicep group. And when we rotate, we're going to be activating different parts of those biceps. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna go into an alternating fly. So I'm gonna lighten up for this. And I'm gonna start with 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. And if you want to balance, you can have 1 foot off the ground. We make a nice little barrel with our elbows. Okay, and then I'm gonna go 1 at a time, alternate. If your balance is a problem, then tuck that toe on the floor. And you're hinging forward towards the floor, squeezing the belly in, bringing those shoulder blades back. Alternate side to side, you got it. Middle traps, so mid part of the back working here. And again, those rear delts, back of the shoulders. Nice work. Shake it out. Okay, we're gonna go into a press. Grab your dumbbells if you wanna go heavier. We're gonna alternate shoulder press. So I've got those weights at my side, elbows tucked in beside me. My arms are gonna reach forward slightly. You ready to work? Here we go. Press, release, press. Exhale, down. Pressing up, knees bent. Yes, you've got this. Keep working. Keep working. Breathing, we've got 10 seconds. Working those shoulders. Good. I'm gonna lighten up. We're gonna go into some rows with tricep extension. So I'm gonna take my other leg back. All right, knees forward. We're gonna row, kick back with those arms and down. So I keep my elbows tucked in beside me, nice straight back, belly button in, arms to the ground. Here we go, row, kick back, and release. When we come into that kickback, lock those shoulders and just flex through those elbows. Extend through the triceps. We're hitting the whole body today, targeting every muscle group. Almost there. 5 seconds. Keep working. Press, press. Good job. All right. Deadlifts. I'm gonna go a little heavier on this. So Romanian deadlifts. You can have bent knees. You wanna have slight bent knees. We're gonna come down with a nice straight back. Okay, and when we come up, we squeeze through the glutes, hips forward. That core stays strong. How low you go, doesn't matter. You can bend those knees. Press. Keep those weights really close to the thighs and drive up through your glutes and your hamstrings. Breathe, inhale, exhale forward. This is getting into our booty, our hamstrings, our low back. Almost there, 3 seconds. Press, inhale, nice work. Let's bring it on down to the floor. All right, we're gonna do some glute bridges, but we're gonna add a floor press. So my elbows are going to be tucked beside me. My feet are close to my glutes. When I lift, I press the hands up and the glutes and then back down. Here we go, press, release. Really think about squeezing your butts together as tight as you can. Strong glutes. Keep breathing. Lift through those hips all the way up. Working that back as well. Nice and strong through that core. Push. Great work. Okay, I'm gonna lighten up my weights because we're gonna go into some skull crushers and bicycle legs. So my knees are bent and I've got those weights overhead. I'm gonna bring my weights down by my skull, extend one leg. So I want my pelvic floor and my rib cage pushing into the floor. Here we go. Drive one leg down. Don't let that back pop off the floor. So we're working those transverse muscles, protecting that spine, making it so that our hip flexors aren't activating. We want to use the rectus abdominis here. Good job. Lower those weights just for a moment. We're gonna go into some flies and we're gonna scissor our legs. So we want our elbows out to the side, bring those weights together, wrist pointing in. We're gonna start with straight legs. When I open those arms, I'm gonna lower one leg, then bring it back to center. Again, get that pelvis and rib cage pressing into the floor, activating that core. Point the toe. You don't have to go that low with your legs if you feel your back's gonna come off the mat or if you feel any strain through that low back or hip flexors. You can also bend the knee to modify this movement. Weights are coming up at chest level. Good job. All right, let's come up into a seated position. We're gonna go into a V-sit press. So my heels are on the ground, my weights are gonna be at my shoulders, and I'm leaning back, so I'm about 45 degrees. And I'm just pressing those arms up. Whew, catch your breath. All right, here we go. Heels to the floor, press, release. If you feel strain in the back, sit up tall. So take out that V-sit. Press it up. Whew. We've got this in 5 seconds. Breathe, press. Nice strong core. Oh my goodness, all right, one weight. We're gonna do a Russian twist. So we're gonna go back into that V-sit and we're gonna take that weight side to side. You don't have to come very far on this. We want to activate those obliques and the transverse holding in that V-sit. So imagine you gotta pee. You're holding in that potty break. Pulling everything up through the belly. And in through the belly button, up into the rib cage. Twisting. You're doing great. We're almost done this workout. Stick with me, guys. We're almost there. Last exercise, we're gonna flip over and come into a Renegade Row. So on this position, I'm gonna be either on my knees or on my toes, and I'm just going to bring that elbow into a row. Okay, so if a plank bothers you, go on your knees. Are you ready to work? Here we go. Up, release. Nice and strong through that core, squeeze your glutes. Elbows up to the sky. This is it, last exercise. Stay strong. You've got this. 10 seconds left. Drop those knees. Okay, we're gonna take a little rest. We're gonna come on down to the floor and we're gonna do a bit of a stretch. So sitting up, nice and tall, feet out to the side. All right, bring those arms out to the side. We're gonna rotate, touch the toe, come back to center. We rotate, touch that toe, back to center, and reach. Stretch out that back, keep that belly button pulled in, nice twist, and reach. So we did a nice sort of wringing out for our last, our 20th exercise as we prepare to cool down and stretch. All right, there it is. Bring those feet in, and let's take those knees side to side. You did so good, nice work. If you've got lots of time and you want a longer strength training session, start it from the beginning and do 2 circuits. All right, let's bring our heels together. Wrap those hands around your toes, drop those knees to the side. If that bothers your knees, you can have straight legs like we just did in that seated position, seated twisting position. Wherever you are, keep that chest pulled forward. Good. Let's take one leg behind us and our hands behind our back. Push the hips up towards the ceiling. Stay on your hands or your elbows. We're gonna get into those quads and into that hip flexor. Make sure you're breathing, getting lots of oxygen to those worked muscles. You worked hard today, great job. All right, let's bring it up and we'll go to the other side. So I just include a quick 3-minute cool down stretch. If you've got time for longer, go ahead and do a longer stretch. Stretch out all those muscles. Nice work. Bring it up. We're going to come onto all fours, and I'm going to take us into a down dog position. So hands under the shoulders, tuck those toes into the floor. Use your hand to push yourself away from the floor. Knees come off the floor, and we drive our tailbone up towards the ceiling. Use those hands to push away from the floor. Drop the head, and then just drop one heel at a time. I'm going to walk the dog here. If it feels good, you can drop both heels. If not, keep walking the dog, stretching out nice and slow, one at a time. Let's walk those hands towards our feet and then just roll it up, nice and slow, shoulders back and down. Take those hands, cross them, place your hands on your shoulders. Give yourself a nice big hug. Good. Bring those hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, open up that chest. You can pull the hands away from the booty, get a little deeper into the chest muscles, into the shoulders, front of the shoulders. And shake it out. Let's get those triceps. Arms up, grab onto one elbow, drop the hand behind your back. Typically when you're stretching, you want to hold each stretch for 30 seconds. I obviously don't have time for that today, so I'm just walking you through a few stretches that you can do on your own. All right, exhale those arms down, take a deep breath up. Exhale it down. That's it for today. Great job, guys. Thanks for joining me on Strength Day. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the description or in the comments below, and I will get back to you. Stay safe, guys. I'll see you on the next workout.